Welcome everyone to the season review of the Nagaland Cricket Club. What a roller coaster of a season it was. We did alright in the One Day Cup, we were poor in the 20 over competition, and we pulled off a Houdini in the first class Ranji Trophy. So let's look at the group that we're in. Played 8, lost 1 and drew 7 with 13 points. We just finished ahead of Karnataka. But the only team that didn't win a game in the comp. It's the second time in 2 seasons that we have not won a game, and we'll be searching in the third comp to win that. In our group here, I think we're Group B, finished in a respectful 5th place, 4 wins and 4 losses, and in the 20 over trophy, I think we're at the bottom of the group. Group A, 1 win and 5 losses, so it wasn't much of a campaign. The player records now for the season: Nagaland Cricket Club. The current year, first class competition. Saheen and Panda, they weren't there for the majority of the season, but we can bring up Saheen's stats for the current year. 5 games, 350s, 100, high score of 220, average of 41.12. Asim Panda, he was pretty much there for 5 games, 250s, and that average of 37.5 for the season. Puri, best of the rest. 736 runs at 61.33. He was very good this season, the young lad, and did very well. Saka played some very important knocks. He'll learn a lot from this season. 200s and 150. Got a very respectful start to his career. Kati, with 103 50s, 52.86 the average, a high score of 102, which was in the last game. This man here, what a season. 349 runs at 43.63. Manu Gul, thank you for turning up this season. We needed someone to step up in Tyagi's place, and I think you've done a respectful job. What do I have to say about Jad Chandra? He was disappointing this year. Very disappointing. Look at the numbers. Very, very concerned that he's going to drop a bit, but I have to keep him in the squad. He's an experienced man. Joel, 215 runs at 30.71. That was aided by 1 big 100. Of course, Gandhi come in towards the end of the season. He provided a couple of handy knocks. He's a very handy campaign to have. Pandi, 140 runs at 46.67. Chauhan chipped in some crucial runs. Oasis played a few games and chipped in some vital runs as well. Like, it was an all-round performance. The wicket taker is very surprising. I was going to talk about the spin bowlers. They took 7 wickets all season. They bowled 165 overs only. It was the seamers that did the job. Pandey, 29 wickets at 29.31. Chauhan played all 8 games as well. 24 wickets at 35.08. 22 wickets for Manu Gul at 29.64. Probably the man of the first class season for us. And Oasis, 19 wickets at 27.79. So the seamers did a reasonable enough job to give us a reasonable chance at fighting in the first class competition, which we have to get better in that division. But we have not been relegated, which is a real positive. So we get to play quality opposition next year. The one-day competition saw... no, we want the runs. Asim Panda, we'll have a look at his stats. He played 10 games, 250s, 100, average of 47.22. Obviously, that is a couple of warm-up games for India as well. So he was all right for us when he was here. Kati was really good, 423 runs at 60.43. He was absolutely explosive, and that's what we like from him. Jad Chandra, Saka was good, 394 at 56.29. As mentioned, Jad Chandra had a very poor year, his poorest year yet. Gandhi was not so good. Manu Gul was really valuable again, and again had good all-round stats. We gave one of the signings from the board a go, and he had a 50 at his first knock and didn't do much else after. Puri, his format looks to be first class cricket. Joel was disappointing. The wicket takers, Chauhan, leading wicket taker, 16 wickets at 24. Kati, 15 wickets at 30.53. Felt he was a bit expensive at times. Manu Gul, 14 wickets at 30.64. As mentioned, he is player of the season for his all-round stats. Thought he was good. Pandey, 8 wickets at 30.75. Morris, 8 wickets at 33.37. Yeah, the bowling unit did alright and it reflected in a mid-table finish there. This is not going to be great viewing, is it? But we have to bring it up. you had to think those stats are inflated a bit for some of these guys due to the fact that they played IPL. And we can't really give the breakdown of their numbers. Gandhi, Oasis were reasonably good. Jayachandra, he had a reasonable campaign. He's only playing for Nagaland now. Manu Gol, 106 runs at 21. But yeah, not much else really. And the wicket takers were quite good. Chauhan, 10 wickets at 17. 9 at 17.89 for Sodhi. 9 at 20 for Morris. All the bowlers here for Kati were quite good. So that's a wee positive to take out of that. Yeah, I'm pretty roller coaster this season, guys. I'm just hoping we get more money for recruitment budget, whereas we're going to have to keep most of those guys together and just terminate all those other guys' contracts. But yeah, fingers crossed for a bigger budget in recruitment special, and we can sort of build, hopefully, towards another title run. I'd love to do it in the next 2 to 3 seasons. That's what I'm going to give myself roughly before the career mode comes slowly towards its end. But I still think it's got quite a bit to go. So smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.